Good morning everyone, welcome to day 9 of the Quaran-Tin workout. Today, well where I am, it is Thursday the 26th of March and yeah, we are nearly 10 days into working out every single day. There's so much exciting things happening. I hope by now you can see all the rebranding that we've had done. So a big shout out to Ant and Livy who have helped me do that. They've been incredible and I hope you like the stuff that we're doing with the channel. Also, the reason I told you that it's Thursday the 26th of March is because we are going to be on BBC London tonight at 6:30 and we're also going to be over all of the social media platforms, so BBC London Facebook, BBC London Instagram and BBC London YouTube. There is going to be a little clip, I guess, about what we're doing, which is so exciting. And again, none of this could happen without you guys, so thank you so much for supporting me. I had some really lovely emails yesterday of people in London. We've got some people in Belgium doing the workout. So we've got Belgium, we've got France, we've got Baltimore, we've got New York, we've got Isle of Wight, we've got Jersey. What a well-travelled group we are, bearing in mind we're all in isolation. So keep sending your comments, keep doing the workouts. It's a nice thing for us to keep focused on. Anyway, let me just start. Okay, fantastic. Are we ready to get going? Let's start. So window open, making sure you've got your tins and your chair ready. And we are going to start. So plan today, we've got our normal stretching, we've got our cardio part in the middle, just as normal. And then today we've got 3 circuits to do. So we're not doing any kind of boxing 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. We've got 3 lovely circuits. And yesterday was quite arm heavy, so today's going to be a little bit more leg focused. And yeah, let's go from there. Oh, actually, with all the leg stuff, if it's too much, feel free to decrease the range of movement that you're doing. That will decrease the load through the knees. Also, if there are any single leg activities, feel free to do them with both feet on the floor, and that will help, again, just to kind of reduce the load a little bit. But it's interesting, someone commented about, what to do with knee issues. A lot of knee problems actually respond well to strengthening the legs. So don't be scared if things are a little bit sore whilst you're doing it. What I would say is track the symptoms. So if you work the knee more and the symptoms get worse, then calm down a little bit. If you work the knee more and the symptoms improve, then we know that it's responding well to the strength stuff. Anyway, let's get started. So, grabbing some space. Hands on the front of your thighs. Deep breath in, starting with the neck. Let's roll all the way down. Take a deep breath in, breathe out and sink to the floor. I've actually just managed to touch the floor. That has never happened before. Quite comfortably too. It's a miracle. Deep breath in, breathe out and sink a little bit further. And roll all the way up for me. Okay. Down to the side for me. And to the other side. And again. And once more. Okay, we're now going to do a nice calf stretch because we're going to be doing some calf stuff during the workout today. So what I want you to do, put one leg forward, one leg back. You can see my feet. And what you're going to do is you're going to push the back heel down into the floor. And what you should feel is a stretch in the bottom part here. And the more you kind of lean forward into that, keeping the heel on the floor, you'll feel more of a stretch. Switching over, so heel goes back, push down into that heel. Really nice stretch. Feet just slightly wider than hip distance. Let's get the hips warmed up. Good, keep going. Nice big circles, and the other way. Okay, let's get our shoulders involved. And forward. And the whole arm. So at this point, obviously you can be sitting down if you need to. Keep spinning the arms. And coming back. And shaking the arms out. Left and right for me with the neck. And up and down. And relax there for me. Okay, we're now going into our cardio bit. So we're going to start with some marching. I'm going to do it in seated, just again to keep showing the variations, but please feel free to do it in standing. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Good, halfway there. Ten seconds to go. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest there. Okay, what we're going to go into now is our star taps. Okay? Seated, tap to the side. Okay, so I'm going to do it seated again. 3, 2, 1, off we go. A lot of these are just about coordination. Good, keep going. Ten seconds to go. Gosh, my arms are so achy again today. And relax there. I think it must be all those arms we did yesterday, my goodness. Okay, we're going to go again, but this time high knee marching. So pick the knees up a little bit higher. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. Shoot that knee up as high as possible. If balance is a problem but you want to be standing, feel free to just pick the knees up. 10 seconds left. Well, less than 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax there. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to do kind of forward steps. So it's kind of like a lunge, but not quite. All I'm doing is kind of coming forward and pushing back up. Okay, if you're doing that in sitting, feel free just to tap in front of you. Okay. So, off we go in 3, 2, 1, and step, push off. Keep going. Halfway there. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest there. Okay, so our exercises today. First one, arm above your head. Oh, sorry, well, so first of all, we need both tins. And what we're going to do is go arm over the head. It's kind of like a reach and a press. So you're aiming to kind of get in line with the other shoulder, okay? And so this one easily done sitting or standing. That's the first one. The next one we're going to do, now I'm going to use the word single leg squat, but I said it's a word that people get terrified by. All it is a single leg knee bend. So, holding the back of your chair, standing on one leg. This leg can be forward or back, it doesn't matter. And all you're going to do is bend your knee. So I'm not asking you to go too deep. As you can see here, all I'm doing on this leg is bending it and coming back up again. I want you to be really mindful that you keep the knee in line with the hip. If this hurts your knees, just a tiny little drop down and back up again is absolutely fine. And we're going to do 6 on each side. So, said this one, we could do standing or sitting. I'm going to do sitting so you can see what I'm doing. And we're going to start with our reaching in 3, 2, 1. Ten seconds down. Halfway there. And as with these, if you want to make it a bit harder, just quicken it up a bit. Really pushing your arms in the air. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest there. Popping your tins down. Okay. We're going to do 6 on each leg. So standing on, well, this is my left leg. Stand on whichever one you want to begin with. And off we go, nice and slowly, bending that knee. 1, 2. We really want this one to be nice and controlled. 4, 5, and 6. Good. Switching on to the other leg. So you can see my knee is kept in line with my hip. I'm not letting it drift all the way across. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and rest there. And as I said at the start, if the single leg stuff is too difficult, feel free to do it just with both legs on the floor, just doing your normal supported squats. Okay, picking up your tins. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1, off we go. So yesterday I was asked to lead a workout with some of my friends. So 30 of us went onto a Skype call and did a workout together. And instead of using tins of beans, we had tins of gin and tonic. Not quite as heavy, but definitely a different type of workout. I don't know, maybe at the weekend we all switch our tins for gin and tonics. 3, 2, 1, and rest there. Okay. Oh, I've lost my timer. Perfect. So, as I just said, if the single leg stuff is too difficult, just your normal knee bends are absolutely fine. But let's get started, and off we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and rest there. So that is our first circuit done. Our next circuit, we've got a calf exercise to do and a bicep one, but we've got a slight variation of the bicep one, which hopefully I think you'll like. Okay, so first exercise of the next circuit. We've done this one before. Very, very effective exercise, coming up onto your toes and back down again. If that's too difficult, too easy, switch onto one leg, try doing some single leg ones. If that's too difficult, as I said previously, you can pop the tins onto your knees, come up onto your toes. That's also really effective. That's the first one. The second exercise we're going to do is something called, oh, I pulled the rug up again, something called bicep 30s, okay? So we're going to do a bicep curl, but it's called 30s for a reason. So what we're going to do, starting all the way down, we're going to do 10 from kind of outer to mid range. We're going to do 10 from mid to inner range, and then we're going to do 10 all the way through, so 30 in total. Okay, we're going to start in 5 seconds with our calf raises. Off we go in 3, 2, 1. And I said, if you are doing it with a partner or a friend, someone that you're in isolation with, then you can alternate the exercises, so they can be doing the other exercise whilst you're doing this one. 10 seconds to go. I think my ankle's clicking with every single repetition. 3, 2, 1, and rest there. So, I said either sitting down or standing up. I'm going to sit down just so you can see what I'm doing a little bit better. So, arms all the way straight with your tins. Okay, and we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. So, just to halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stop at halfway. We're going to go up to the shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the way down, 10 full ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest there. The other thing as well with these exercises, if you do have any hand weights at home and want to sub those in, by all means go ahead. So, standing up, hands on the back of the chair, we're going to do our calf raises in 3, 2, 1, off we go. It's another very sunny day here again. I hope it's sunny where you guys are. Apparently there's snow on the way, and then it goes back to heat wave. I think the weather's also in a bit of chaos like the rest of us. 5 seconds. And rest there. But you know what? Even with all this chaos, I'm finding a sense of calm in making sure that we're, this routine that we've got of doing the exercises. For me, planning the exercises, yeah, it's a nice bit of calm. Anyway, let's get started in 3, 2, 1. So 10 to halfway. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stop at halfway. Off we go to the shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And rest there. Okay, so we've done our first set, we've done our second set. Now for the final set. So we don't actually need the tins for this one. Give them a bit of a breathing period. So what we're going to do is, our first one is another squat pattern. As I said, we're going to do a little bit more leg stuff today because yesterday was so arm heavy. So without any support, what the exercises that we're doing is we're going to do a step and a squat. And again, by squat, all I mean is just gently bend the knee. Don't worry about going all the way down. I want you to push the hips back and then you sink down. So try and avoid, if you can, doing this. Puts a huge amount of strain through the knee. Pop the bum back, sink down. So we're going to do, as I said, step, squat, step, squat. Okay? If you need a bit of support on the back of the chair, but exactly the same principles apply. We're not doing this where all the load goes through the knees. Instead, we're sticking the bum back and then dropping down. And it just means that we're using the bum muscles for the squat rather than overloading through the knees. That's the 101 of learning a squat pattern. Okay, that's the first exercise. The second one is going to be our thoracic twists. So a really nice one for the upper back, which is so important for helping the neck and the lower back, and also for postural reasons. In standing, really simply, if you want to make it a bit harder, try and get to the feet if you can. So let's get ready for our step and squat in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Never done so many squats in my life. Halfway there. 10 seconds left. As you can see, as I squat down, I keep my knees out rather than in, which is also very important. And relax there. Okay, arms out to the side, and we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, off we go. So touch the inside of the opposite knee. So please feel free to do it in sitting. Still really effective for the upper back. Halfway there. Ten seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and rest there. Okay, so I'm doing a partial squat or step and squat. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. And the beauty of the squat pattern is that it can be translated to so many different movements. So getting in and out of bed, or getting up and out of a chair, or getting out of a car, going up the stairs, which is why it's so important to practice it, because it translates to so many different daily activities. 3 seconds left. And rest there. Okay, off we go. 3, 2, 1. Keep going. I'm just making sure my computer doesn't go off. Halfway there. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and rest there. And that, everybody, is the end of day number 9. Let's do our cool down. Let's let our heart rate come back down. We've had some really heavy cardio sessions. Today obviously wasn't one of those. We're not puffing as much as we have been, but we've done some really good work for those global muscles that help support the rest of the body. So, when you're ready, take a deep breath in and breathe out. Clear out all that air. Breathe in again and breathe out and clear out all that air. Okay, from the top, let's just take a little lean to the side. Fit it with your breathing if you want. Other side. And back to the centre. Shaking the arms off, hands on the side. Rotate all the way around. Hands on the other side. Rotate all the way around. Last little bit just with the neck. Hand on the side of the head. Just gently pulling across. Well, actually it doesn't have to be gentle. Give it a good tug. Get a nice stretch down here. Also, if you twist your head in different directions, you'll get a slightly different bias. So actually the kind of smelling the armpit version is really good for the slightly back part at the top of the shoulder. It's not a very nice name stretch, but it's effective. Good, and rest there. Well done, everyone. Really, really good work. Thank you for joining for day number 9. As I say always, please keep sharing, please keep messaging me. I'm having some lovely emails as well. If you are interested, we are going to be all over BBC London today. So have a look at their Facebook page, have a look at their Instagram. If you have the news, then it will be shown at 6:30 p.m. Also, we have started a Facebook page. So if you type in Gabby Pimentel's Quaran-Tin workout, you'll find our Facebook page. But the majority, all of that just feeds into what this channel is doing. So actually watching these videos is what it's all about. Keep up the good work, keep focusing one day at a time, and yeah, we're getting through this, everyone. We're getting through it. See you tomorrow for day number 10. Bye-bye.